of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the minutes of May 20th, 2024.
Second.
Commissioner Pierce and Commissioner Hatch second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Awards and proclamations, we have nothing tonight. Nothing under public hearing. We have a bid opening at 5:30 for 2024 asphalt and concrete street repair.
We have one bid from Tri-State Paving Incorporated. There's no bond packet attached. So.
No, it's under the threshold. Okay.
Just check that out real quick there, Mr. Saylor. Good. All right, bid from Tri-State Paving Incorporated for 2024 asphalt and concrete street repair, $92,700. $92,700.
Wishes of the commission?
Make a motion for Mike Grassgard to look it over and see what he wants, if it's
Okay.
good for what he wants.
We have a
I'll second.
motion, second by Commissioner Hatch. Any further discussion? None? Let's all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion carries. Okay, visitors and delegations, nothing under that. We'll go into commissioner portfolios and we'll start with Commissioner Hatch.
Mike, anything from sanitation? Nothing, Commissioner. Okay. Here. Rob?
I got out and started doing my annual assessments, so about same response rate as last year so far, pretty minimal. If anyone's interested in setting something up, then go online and set up on our schedule online, or they can give me a call. Then the other thing is that we have now gotten access to the Eagle View, so the pictometry that we have with the flyover, it's really nice, and hopefully we'll be able to start getting some more of the commercial data updated here now this year.
Great.
That's all I've got.
I'm good.
Okay, Commissioner Pierce.
Chief, we did fill the booth this past weekend on Friday. We raised $6,400 and some change with that and going through the parade. The NDFA convention starts this Thursday and Saturday. So it'll be kind of fun to have everybody in town from the fire service. The fireworks are set for the 4th of July. If it gets rained out, that'll be on the 5th. So that's the tentative date if it gets rained out. The 4th of July parade will start at 10 a.m. and it'll run from KVLR to Railroad Avenue, just like normal. Staging, we're actually going to put a little map together of where we want the classic cars, where we want the floats and first responders and everything. And we'll put that on our Facebook page. So that's all I got.
Thank you.
Okay,
I wanted to thank Helen. She put together, did the work to get a plaque for Stan Arnis. We presented him with the plaque for thanking him for his contributions and everything for Devil's Run for the last 32 years from the state. So I want to thank Helen for that, getting that done for us. He was very receptive of it, very touched, so it was good. He said there was 860 cars this year. So thank him, and want to thank Spirit Lake Casino for a great turnout and everything for their show and shine as well. That was another great success from people I spoke with. So thanks to our street department and our sanitation and the park board and everybody that was involved to another great event this year. And special thank you to all of our volunteers for the fire department when they did the Fill the Boot. with how hard it is to get volunteers to do anything anymore. What a great turnout. So thank them for me
Yep,
again,
will do.
please. Other than that, Mayor, that's all I have.
Well, thanks for doing that. That was awesome. I did have my chance to give them a personal thank you also, so.
Great.
All right, let's see, under Commissioner Robbins, Mike?
I would like to recommend the commission award the concrete street repair and asphalt street repair bid to Tri-State Paving in the amount of $92,700. It's the same unit prices as last year.
That's good.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Hatch,
Recommendation?
Second.
Commissioner Pierce. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Hash?
Aye.
Commissioner Pierce?
Aye.
President Moe?
Aye, motion carries.
Water main replacement work is continuing on the south side as for residents to work with us to complete that important project. We'll be jumping around a little bit over there. It's going to be a little bit intrusive as we get into 5th Street Southeast, but it's work that needs to be done. Old water mains that need repair and replacement. That's all I have for engineering unless you have questions for me.
Thank you guys too for the taking care of I think Helen was part of it and so was Devin, when they blocked the ambulance bays in, and they went over there and cleared that all out and made sure that they were able to get out. So I'll thank them too.
I will do that.
Thanks.
I'm glad we were made aware of that situation, but easy to do, to accommodate.
Thank you. Okay, and Commissioner Hamry, portfolio. Mike?
Nothing under utilities tonight unless you have questions for me.
Okay, no, nothing there either. Okay. Chief?
We have interviews set for next Wednesday for our loan position opening. This weekend went by relatively quiet, I guess.
Great.
No major incidents.
Okay. Spencer?
Mayor and Moe, members of the commission, budget season is upon us. Meeting with a couple of department heads this week, meeting with a few others next week, and we'll start getting their draft budget reports or budget plans for 2025 worked up. Once we have the new commission sworn in July 1, we'll get off to the races with engaging the commission on what we've kind of worked up and get that feedback and your guys' perspective on where you want to see those specific funds go. So looking forward to talking with department heads on that. And then just to give you an update, a couple meetings ago, the city approved an irrevocable letter of credit to the Park District for that 0%, $2 million loan that they got from NODAC. And NODAC has determined that the irrevocable letter of credit from the city didn't meet their standards for a secure irrevocable letter of credit. So they are going to go to a bank. Just back and forth conversation, but in the interest of just getting it done, they're going to go to a bank, and people are going to engage with the $2 million zero interest loan. We're going to try to work with them the best that we can. So, or the Park District is going to. So they just want to let you know that letter of credit is not going to go into effect.
Oh, okay.
And then just wanted to, in the interest of just kind of communicating to the commission regarding the airport and the governance structure and the conversation that we've had the last commission meeting, in the meantime, the last 2 weeks have engaged some members of the airport authority, as well as I went to the Ramsey County Commission meeting to give them an update as to what we're doing as far as conversations. And in the last 2 weeks, got word from the FAA and what their requirements would be if there was a change in airport sponsor, and if that was pursued. Anything that we did would be subject to their review. Need to get a few city attorney opinions and reapplication of the Part 139 certificate, which basically certifies, for the airport. They said that generally goes reasonably on a reasonable timeline if you have a current airport with a 139 certificate. So wanted to let you guys know that. Have a couple of draft documents created, which we'll seek some input from the airport authority board members at their next meeting. And I think it'd be fair to say, given initial conversations, there's not universal enthusiasm for the idea, right? But we're having a lot of conversations, and I think it'd be reasonable to set the expectation of between the city commission, airport management, the airport authority, the county commission, city staff. Universal support for one direction or the other is probably not the realities. We're going to try our best to find that united front. And Mayor Mo, Commissioner Hash, you guys have been heavily involved and have been kind of overseeing everything. And so if you guys have anything further to say or any directions here, and we appreciate that, but want to make sure that we do things in a collaborative process. People are able to give their ideas, their perspectives, their concerns, and eventually they'll kind of have a pick a direction at a date to be determined. So
Sure.
just mainly want to let you guys know we're not sitting by admiring the problem, right? We're doing more information gathering, having further conversations. So we'll
Okay.
turn it over to you if you have anything additional to say. That's the only other update that we have.
Bernard, are you wishing to say anything or just not at this time or
No, I don't want to.
just listen? Okay,
I
yep.
got one question for
Yes.
you, Mayor, or for Spencer, actually. People have been coming to me saying that, and we want to see if you could check into this. They're buying they're paying for the membership to the entertainment complex,
Yeah.
but they're still having to pay to use the bowling alley and the simulators.
Yeah.
I thought that if they paid, you should go in.
No,
Never was that way.
Not really.
no, it was started out, it was projected to have to pay for that stuff.
I'm not-
That's a
You
high,
just get a reduced,
membership gets reduced
membership.
rate.
They said they're paying $8 an hour for bowling and
well, it's.
It's
no,
reduced from,
12.
if you have a
12.
membership, it's
Okay.
reduced.
Yeah, it's reduced.
it's reduced.
Right.
Because I just think that
You know, it costs a lot of money to run that and those things don't run forever and
yeah, but they're not going to use $250 worth of the bowling alley or the
well,
simulators anyway. You know what I mean? So they're
Yeah.
paying this big, then they're paying on top of it. But that's just I just wanted to discuss that item.
well, it's kind of park board's decision. I mean, they're the ones that kind of come up with the plan. And I think they'll tweak things as they find out what works and what doesn't work. So it may not be cast in stone. So we might have, as they find what works and what doesn't work, they may
That's like
adjust it.
The only real thing that people are
Yeah.
not complaining about, they're just concerned.
And I guess they should just bring their concerns to the park board and then just see if
you know how that works.
yeah. But I mean, if they did, and if there's enough of it, it's a possibility that they could be adjusted. I mean, But
I'll speak with them as well, just to let them know what I'm hearing, just so they're aware. But that's just something about it.
you know, but when they first initially come out with it, they set the fees kind of, I don't know where they got the ideas from, but
Yeah.
they did have,
Yeah, I
membership gives you a
misunderstood it.
cheaper a rate, but,
I just
you know, so they
misunderstood.
encourage you to
But
be
it
part
also
of it.
gives you,
So
you know, free
walking,
walking, free use,
pickleball,
pickleball, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
but those other high value, high dollar machines that wear out and get kind of,
Okay.
that's where probably why it's necessary to have an additional charge. My guess.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Anything all done, Spencer?
Yeah, Mayor.
Yep. Okay. Jason, welcome here again, by the way, on behalf of the city.
Thank you. The transition to the new city attorney is going well, as I see it. As far as the city prosecutorial duties, I have access to iCrime Fighter. It's a database. I don't know how familiar everyone is, but a database allowing the police officers and the city attorney to share information. Thank you to Chief Tosto for assistance with that. And I've already reviewed several of those files that I received. I worked with Jack Younger's office. We accomplished a substitution of counsel for I believe there's 5 pending actions in district court, which require that formality. So I think on the criminal side, everything is going well. Transactional, you know, at this, there's a proposed ordinance on the agenda, and I did not write that proposed ordinance, but I've reviewed it. I'd be happy to comment on it if you wish, when that comes up in the meeting. Otherwise, I'm pleased to be back and look forward to serving the city.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here. I just want to say now, sum up this past weekend. Great job from the police, fire, and all the guys involved in the Devil's Run, Mike and your crew. You know, the downtown looked great. parking, and the parade went well. And all things considered, I think we had a wonderful weekend. And I think hopefully the people that participated enjoyed themselves, even though it was a little rain shortened, but not by much. But Saturday, it was a lot of cars out there, and a big parade, and everybody cooperated great. And so hats off to all the city workers and staff that did what they did for us to make it
People need to
successful.
quit having so many kids, though. I can't afford any more candy. There's so many kids out there this year. Whoa.
It's like that every year.
Yeah, but it seems like every year, I mean, it's more and more and more. You're like,
The joys of
awesome.
ownership of a classic car. But
yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, it's great.
But anyway, hats off to everybody. Thank you very much. And hats off to Stan for another wonderful event. Predicted that the weather would be good, and it was throughout almost everything. So with that, I will move on, but we got to have those little events. They're awesome. Under old business, we have nothing. Under consent agenda, nothing. We do have the first reading of ordinance 995. That's the heavy industrial district. Is Rob's?
So in front of you is just an amendment to an ordinance to permit the use of storage containers out in the heavy industrial park. All it does is adds line R within the permitted uses for the industrial park zoning. We are in the process of creating, we actually have created a flyer that will go out for anyone who's looking. It will require a move-in permit so that we're knowing what's being moved in out there, when it's being moved in. And then there's going to be certain requirements such as not foundation, but it needs to have a gravel or a cement base so that there's no rodents or anything that can crawl up under there and start causing issues that way. And then graffiti and stuff will be monitored and watching for that type of stuff. So it's just a simple addition to make that available as an option out at the industrial park.
Okay.
And that comes as a recommendation from the planning commission.
Sure.
And I'd be open because I haven't had a chance to talk to
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Saber about this.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I'd be open to his input too, as far as if there's anything that we need to look at.
Sure. You could share it with them or have a conversation with them before the
Right.
next meeting.
Right.
Okay. No action necessary right now. So, okay. Any questions, commissioners? No. Okay. Well, citizen comment, nothing tonight. We have the April 24 finance report. Everybody have a chance to briefly look over that. Any questions? If not, a motion to approve the payment of bills.
Motion.
Motion by Commissioner Hatch.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Pierce. Any further discussion? No further discussion. Roll call.
Commissioner Ash?
Aye.
Commissioner Pierce?
Aye.
President Wong?
Aye. Motion carries. If there's no other business to come before the commission, meeting adjourned. Thanks. Boy, that's close.
That's gotta be close